And Exit Reality, Episode 2, Part 4, begin.
Oh, this is part 4.
Yes. Does anyone want to recap what happened last time?
Booter Cat showed up, I know that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Fox took care of my blisters, which is good.
We made
Without
socks.
me. Huh? Oh, you did.
So maybe you won't get blisters again.
Oh, everybody has socks now, so
Yes.
it's not just So we also, well, Fox found the basement down. We went into the basement. Suddenly found some monies. I found the skeleton in the corner. I did examine a bit, but I did not find anything in particular myself. I know Cinderly wanted to, but we ended before she could. So
Yeah, were we gonna look further into the skeleton?
we do know that it is tied to Fox, though, friend-wise. That, and he did bring up a young one, but it was not there.
He brought up a young one, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure that I heard you
Now,
correctly.
I don't remember if he said it was male or female. He just said friends, and a friend for the skeleton, and then started looking for a number 2 of some sort.
He said kin.
Kin, that's right. So, yeah.
Okay. To set the scene for those who don't remember, it's a dark, dingy, cobwebby basement. Solid sandstone all around. Fox had pilfered root vegetables and anything edible that he could find.
Which we still haven't eaten yet today. We've just woken up and did this more or less.
Pretty much.
Well, we haven't eaten since Fox fed us, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you still have berries.
Mm-hmm. Which we went along with going to the basement first, so we haven't really done much of anything productive besides taking care of Zena's foot.
Well, excuse me. I just tried to turn my head and I forget my microphone's on my head.
Oh dear.
Anyway. Oh. With the skeleton in the corner, you could see Fox kind of nosing around and like moving dirt and dust around, as if searching for something. Of course, he very carefully, gathered the bones into a carryable pile.
If they're friends, should we try to bury them?
We already suggested that.
Oh.
Where I did, I guess.
Well, you could see him like concentrating on a certain spot, between a big gap between two of the cobblestone slabs, I guess is what you call them. His claws digging into the dirt / mortar between them. When all was quiet, he kind of stops, lifting his head before giving a mighty sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Of course, a big plume of dust, just dirt and dust, just woof, slightly obscuring him for a second. As then you hear claw against stone against metal. It doesn't sound big.
Mhm.
Well, you could hear the sound of coin against stone. You know, the spinning of it, and then it slowly coming to a stop.
Be worried about him breaking a claw or something? That's gotta hurt, right?
Yeah, I would think so. But then
Ugh.
again, he might be as tough as nails.
Right?
Mhm.
My does
Fox,
just
is there anything we can do to help?
oh, he paused for a moment, trying to think of the word. Clues. Of course, you could see that it felt awkward in his mouth.
Clothes?
Clothes, as in like clothes, points to my armor.
No. Clues.
No, clues!
Ah!
Like the game Clue.
Well, he nods before tilting his head, never hearing of such a game. Then again, he hasn't heard of many games. Being in his exileness. Well, I should say loneliness. You don't really know if he's in exile or what.
Well, and technically, games here's probably different.
True, too. Well, he just kind of gives a snort. Going back over to, well, the item he had clawed out of the dirt.
Is that something important?
I don't know, do you see it? I mean, it's glistening in the light now.
Eek!
As I say, I'm definitely gonna look.
Yeah, I'll peek over his shoulder.
Well, you see it's a ring of sorts. As he picks it up, giving it a good sniff. As he's moving around in the light, you see that he is, it's an insignia ring of sorts.
So something you would seal wax with.
Yes.
Can we see what the insignia is? Can we make out what it is?
Not yet. Because he's moving it and getting in the way sometimes.
Hang on. Can you hold still so we can look at it?
Yeah, right.
Well, when you kind of yelled at him, he kind of pulls it to his chest with a grrr.
Oh, okay, damn.
We just wanted to look at it. I promise we're not going to take it.
You know,
You saying it
Fox,
like
your
that doesn't probably make me believe you.
right. Fox and his attitude doesn't make me want to help him anymore.
I've been saying it like that doesn't make me believe you.
Hmm? Wait, what?
Nothing's not important.
Glare back. Just glare back like, you start.
You're the one starting it, so
I just want to look at it. Maybe we can help him if he'll let us look at it. Might be able to
yeah.
figure out
Like
looks
we're
like.
going to know what the ring
Uh-huh.
is in this world. Like it's going to help us at all. It's something he finds dear. Just let him keep it for now. If it's important, we can worry about it later.
There. So, there. She's over here looking around for her pen, for her tablet. I don't know where my pen is. Lifts up the tablet. It's stuck to the bottom.
It was magnetized to the bottom of the tablet.
Nice,
Well, you can't lose it at least, technically.
right?
But she did. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, sidebar aside. Oh, he kind of snorts again, looking very convinced. As, well, he loses interest, his ears perking, keeping track of everybody's movement now. As he's re-examines the ring. He pauses long enough to, stare at the top of it. Picture in sidebar. Or inside chat.
Oh.
He runs a claw over a fox-like figure. Almost as if he was remembering something or reminiscing before um remembering where he was and giving a snort, tucking it amongst his things. Mm-hmm.
So we really didn't see the ring?
Oh, you could see it when he paused and was thinking. But when he remembered where he was like, better put this away.
Does that ring mean something to you, Fox?
Ferrand. That seemed to be like the only response you'll get out of him. He either doesn't have the words or just simply refuses to explain.
Did it belong to your friend?
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah. Is it? Do you think he was the one that tried to kill us? That was
Well,
the guy you pulled the gem from.
he again just kind of snorts. He's shaking himself out a little, some of the cobwebs coming off his ears that have stuck to him. Before he goes and picks up the bones. Do you do anything? Do you want to ask questions about the bones? Do you want to help
I'm not
him?
going to ask anything more. We know it's a friend. We know,
Yeah.
and I don't think he'd want us to. But that's just me personally. I don't think
Yeah,
he wanted.
I don't think he wants
Yeah.
us to know. He would
I
have
mean,
tried to explain it if that was the case.
I just kind of assume, maybe he wants to take the bones somewhere to bury it a certain way. Like maybe he has traditions.
No.
That's not the thing I'm concerned about as much. But fair.
He had taken the bones back up the stairs and outside. Um, do you follow him or do you just leave him be?
Yes. I would follow him, but I would keep a respectful distance.
I'm gonna say since I saw the torch, I'll check the other side and corner just to
Yeah,
make sure.
I want to
Because
explore
we
the
only
base
did
more.
Fox did the far back. We did
Hmm.
one side, so show him one other side to check.
All right, roll investigation then.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll probably help them with that too. The exploring.
Oops, I keep tapping the wrong thing.
Hold on, I gotta look at my investigation. It's what
Intelligence.
intelligence. Oh, I don't get nothing extra. 'Cause I'm a dumbass.
Nothing.
The
Soul's
dice hate
like,
us.
that's a wall.
God damn it.
So, what are these rolls?
I don't know. I think I might need to
Have you
restart
won a good roll
again.
yet? I don't even remember.
No, I haven't had a good roll yet, and it's making me mad. You can go back on the archives and you can see all my 5s and 2s that I've gotten.
Yep, that's a wall. Solid wall. It'll be dusty.
I sneeze a little bit.
Acid's just like, yep, that's, that's, the most cartoonish sneeze he can think of as he's blinking, going, that came out of me. Zahina just looks around, not really finding anything. Oh, outside, you could see Fox using his claws to actually dig into the sand, which was a slightly difficult process with the wind and everything, being not his friend today. But he gets down a considerable ways before placing the bones in.
Hmm.
Well, with when the bones were laid upon in the dirt, sand, you could see him take out one of his daggers before actually slicing off one of his claws. Now, for meta knowledge, it didn't hurt him. You said something about that, though, right? What? That his claws were.
I'd probably flinch when I see him do that.
Okay. Of course, there was no blood when he did it. Meta knowledge, it's tradition for celestials to, when someone close to them passes away, to cut their claws off. Just like in Egypt, when a cat passes, they'd shave their eyebrows. But because he's solo, he only does one claw. But again, this is meta knowledge, not actual knowledge. Well, he looks at the bones for a second before turning and actually burying them. Of course, with Cinderly's perception, she could see that there was a disturbed sand dirt next to it, where he had disposed of the icky corpse of Ironclad. Not that anyone was awake or aware when he did that.
We would have realized he was gone, though.
Oh, yeah. You would have. Not sure the rest.
Yeah, with all my inky dinky rolls, I don't think I'd see shit.
Sorry, I was looking amongst my notes here. Okay. Sorry, I had to write something down. Anyway, when he was finished, he just kind of gave a heavy sigh. I mean, the poor thing looked like the world was resting upon his shoulders before he seemed to shake off the feeling and turning, actually jumping a little, seeing that Cinderly was there.
When again, I would have probably kept quiet and not be too close. And when I saw that he looked up, I'd go, "Are you okay?"
As well, he gives a little shrug as he goes, "Death happens."
True, but sometimes it happens too soon.
No, he gives just a sharp nod to that before going back inside. Well, I should say he uh stopped looking up at the sun, his ears twitching, before going back inside.
I'll follow him in.
He stands at the top of the discovered stairs before going, "Come."
Ugh. I grunt as my nose hurts. The wall is very dusty.
It's an abandoned house. What do you expect? At least it looks abandoned for a while.
Well, Fox tilts his head as you guys come back up the stairs talking as he goes, or he just kind of snorts.
If we're going to be leaving, should we roll up what we slept on last night and take it with us?
You're welcome to.
I'll roll up the partial blanket that I have and throw it over my shoulder.
Well, the partial blanket feels a little heavy.
Is it wiggling?
It begins wiggling when you start rolling it up.
I'll be cautious rolling.
Well, you hear kind of a soft, like, hiss from within.
Well, before I roll the lump, I'll go, would you rather hide in my cloak? And offer in my hood.
Well, he slowly comes out. His first two legs, then his head,
Aww.
before scurrying up into the cloak.
Cool. I'm like, you'll be safe in there. I don't know what we've got ourselves into, but you might as well tag along. Not sure if
Okay.
he understands me, but it's like
He
he seemed friendly enough last night.
he seems friendly enough. Getting up into the cloak hood and kind of circling slightly before purring.
I'll have a big grin at the purring.
You see
Okay, that thing's adorable.
well, you finish up basically breaking camp down as Fox just kind of shook his head. Well, Acid would hear soft whisperings once again. Not enough to make out any words or details or even what sex the whisperings are. But it's just loud enough to be annoying. Before they fade again. Also, I'm assuming that when you touched and grabbed the gem out of the forehead, Acid, it was with your bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Mm-mm. Just slowly devours his soul or something like that. Just
Don't jinx it.
right. Don't get the DM ideas. You heard nothing, sweet.
Oh, no, I've
Right.
already given her some ideas.
I have enough
Alright.
ideas of my own.
Oh.
Have I not shown you the 5 pages of just story ideas?
No.
No,
Good.
because that probably. Oh, okay, I was gonna say yeah, that would ruin the surprise.
I mean, yeah. Anyway. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye.
Ow!
That hurt. Anyway, didn't mean to do that. Well, if Fox waits for everybody to break down camp and get a move on. Of course, when he doesn't think anyone's looking, he gets a thoughtful expression. You could almost see some youthfulness still left in his face. Well, he takes a deep breath, coming out of his thought trance before standing up. Go?
Go? Is it time to go?
More or less, he's asking, are you ready to go? But
I am, yes.
Yeah.
no, he gives a nod and starts out the door.
Follows behind.
Same.
He seems more somber this time, staying with the group, his ears always moving. Before he actually waves everybody to stop.
Halt.
Runs into someone.
Of course you would. Well, he gets down into a crouch. Of course, you guys don't really see anything or what he's crouching at as he's slowly sneaking up to it.
I'm gonna stop where I'm at this time rather than attempting to sneak with him because I trip over my own 2 feet.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I will learn from my mistakes.
I'm honestly probably just gonna pause and duck down, but I'm not gonna move anywhere because clunk 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 clunk.
Well, he moves in a little closer to whatever he's looking at. His ears twitching before he actually pounces. This Now what he pounces on looks to be about a I want to see a suckling pig.
So a
Like,
big piglet.
yeah, just a big piglet. But for whatever reason, it was almost invisible to you as he swiftly kills it.
Oh,
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
yeah, I guess so. Might as well not waste it. Poor little thing.
Well, he had killed it actually swiftly with a dagger to the back of the head. Just like,
Hmm.
didn't even know what hit it, didn't even squeal, as pigs tend to do. Oh, he pauses, his ears moving, making sure that the coast was clear. Of course, he snorts again. And picking up this, it was almost like it was almost as long as, maybe 2 loaves of bread. End to end. And about maybe, well, that's probably as thick as, hearty bread would be. As he brings it back over, of course, he pulling it back to the party before expertly, you know, field dressing it.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised you can just take a bite out of it.
My stomach loudly growls.
Are there any like dried wood near us? Anything we can build a fire with?
Now, just outside the decrepit building, we can use the door at this point.
Yep.
Burn the building!
Not the whole building.
It's sandstone, anyways.
Well, you're not too far from the building. You can go back and get some stuff, or you could see if, maybe Fox has other ideas.
Is that dinner? Breakfast? Whatever time it is right now?
It would be the morning.
Food.
Gotcha.
Well,
How should we cook it?
he gives you a crazy look when you said that. As he goes, heat. No,
No?
he said heat. And then he begins kind of looking through his own pockets. Seemingly have lost something, but goes, ha! Heat. Of course, it's looks like a pouch that he's holding up.
How is that going to heat it?
He looks at
I'm going to
you.
have a confused look on my face.
Well, he looks at you like you're crazy.
I think we all would have a confused look on our faces.
And I'm going to go, remember, we're not from around here. None
And that's
of
exactly why I'm
this
kind of just
makes
like.
sense.
And is it when you're saying that is like I just kind of nod, but it's like I've already kind of given up on trying to put our logic to what we've been seeing.
Oh. Well, he actually moves a ways away into like almost a different drier patch of sand, one that's mostly hidden by a little dune to prevent because the way the wind is blowing, it's it would blow away from it, not sand onto the food that he's making. Did I just say onto the sand that he's making?
Yes.
Onto what he's going to be building. I'm sorry, English just kind of went hank. I'm sorry, English.exe quit working.
Might want to get that checked out.
Anyway,
Yes.
well, he, just kind of digs a pit with his hands. Nothing deep as what he had did when he was burying the bodies, but deep enough that it would nestle a nice fire. Well, he reached into this pouch and pulls out this. It's about about cantaloupe sized rock. Of course, as you're looking at it, it looks like there was flame within it. As he then goes, heat! And places it in the middle of his little depression he had made.
Can we feel heat coming off of it?
You're not close enough.
I'm not going to want to get too close.
You're the one that was curious.
I'm just kind of watching to see where this goes.
Well, again, he begins looking through his various pockets before pulling out 2 different long swords. He actually pushes it through the little piglet. You know, one through the going. It was almost like he makes a T with it, so it would. He could place it down and it wouldn't fall over.
Makes sense.
As he places that over the fire, digging the handles of the log swords into the sand and the dirt.
This is where my mind is right now.
Yeah, kind of love what it is, except for it's a pig instead of just a slab of meat.
That's just where my brain is. It's just fucking Monster Hunter. A theme playing in my head the whole thing. Goddamn.
Well, the stone
Um,
seems just to sit there. But after a while, you begin hearing the sizzling and popping of meat cooking.
Well,
Don't know how that works.
Interesting.
Don't know how it works, but smells like we have food.
You definitely can smell cooking pork.
Hmm.
And the way that he had said it, it would cook the back first. And almost as if he couldn't feel the heat, he began adding herbs and spices. As he goes, good food, good food.
It smells good.
Yeah.
He almost forgetting the deaths that he had discovered, as his youthful exuberance came back into play.
Cause numb.
Yep, very much numb. He begins searching through his pockets again before pulling out again another. Think of it as like it's as big as 2 Altoid tins. As he flips it open with one of his claws. And very gently putting whatever was in it upon the meat.
What does it smell like?
It smells like herbs, spices, maybe a hint of something you're unfamiliar with, but still good.
Cool.
No, he sits down and just stares at the meat. Now that he's finished prepping it and putting everything back where in his pockets where they belong. Of course, you would wonder how many pockets he would have.
Too many.
And, satchels and pouches.
Because he has 2 hooked swords and 2 long swords. So he's got at least 4 swords on him. And probably a couple daggers. And it's like, huh.
I'll be right
You think
back.
it's a
Sorry, the
couple.
phone's ringing.
I do. Ow.
No.
No. So if I threw my cap back at me.
Not forever.
No, I got it. Wonder if these would still be good.
What are these?
Nuts. Yeah, June 25, 25. What's worse that can happen?
I'll do it later, please.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Do you need to do something?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Just don't want to get you in trouble.
No, the cookies don't need to go into the jar right this second.
Ah. Cookies going into the jar. That's what they call it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm teasing you. Anyway. Fox just kind of kept sniffing the air, going, good food, good food.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of lifts his head, giving a before he walks in, or he walks over, using a dagger to cut the meat as he lets it fall right into his hand. Unbothered by the heat of it.
It's like, how hot can you touch?
Spaces.
He blinks for a moment and gives him a little shrug.
It doesn't burn you?
No, he offers you the chunk he just cut off. It's nicely cooked and it's not overdone. Skin is crispy. Of course, he had cut it just before it got really raw because he
Wait,
couldn't exactly.
raw.
Well, he couldn't exactly turn the piglet.
Before it got burnt.
Mm-hmm. He just offered it to whoever was closest. As he goes, food, food, food.
Oh, I'm starving. In real life and in this game.
You want more nuts? Knock yourself out. Anyway. He kind of, offers the meat to whomever wants it closest. Zahina or Cinderly or Solivai or Acid. Doesn't matter who.
Do we have something we can stick it on? Because it's probably too hot for us to touch.
I mean, you have your hook and dagger. I mean,
I'll stab the meat.
or stick. No, he looks at you when you stab the meat like you were crazy, but says nothing.
Should have made a roll.
Hmm?
Should have made a roll.
Oh.
Should have made her roll.
Yes, but we don't want her accidentally stabbing.
Sure we don't. Sure we don't.
Depending on how she stabbed it.
I
Describe.
don't know. My rolls has been my rolls have been pretty okay. So like, I think
Do
fine.
you really want to risk it? Did you really want to risk it?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. What are you talking about?
They're unsalted. I'm sorry. Then don't eat them.
Oh, go get the
Go
salt
put salt
shaker.
on it.
Yeah.
You want cat treats?
Oh God.
Ew.
Oh, it was probably the last one that was in there.
There's worse things.
True.
There's
I
club
mean,
crackers
I'd give
too, if
mine
you want 'em.
dehydrated chicken that's probably safe to eat.
Well, a lot of treats are actually safe to eat. They have to be safe to eat.
I know
They're
milk
just not
bones
going
are
to be the
gross.
most. Yeah,
And dog food's
but they're
gross.
still safe to eat. It's
Yeah.
just they're not going to be enjoyable for people
Palatable.
Right.
because at the end of the day,
Actually, most cat food isn't safe for me to eat because I'm allergic to every kind of fish.
that's analogy. That's a specifically an allergy. But if it wasn't like fish, you'd be fine eating it, correct?
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be fine with it mentally, but you'd be fine health-wise to eat it.
Acid basically saying that's a you problem.
Yeah.
That's a ish.
Hey, if I had to, I would. Shit.
Okie
I've
dokie.
eaten weirder things.
I've eaten birdseed. I mean, it's just seeds.
But
I mean, technically, if you eat peanut butter, you're eating bird food.
no, you just eat peanuts. It just ends up being peanuts are also allowed to be bird food.
Yes.
Rolling dice. Because I'm waiting. Because I can.
You rolling dice, though, is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say I'm not really I'm as since hearing the whatever I'm hearing, I'm focused more on that. I'm not really paying attention to anything that's really going on.
The whispers to you come and go at random intervals. But when you're paying attention to it, it's like it disappears.
Like I said, I'm not really focused on anything that's going on. Just kind of pacing, I guess.
It got quiet.
Hmm.
Just look at Soul. How's it taste?
Tastes
I
like
don't know
pork.
what am I looking.
Sorry
So
about that.
anyway,
We had
Nothing to be
a
sorry for.
we had an interruption. A familial interruption.
Like I said, nothing to be sorry for.
Um, where were we? Oh yeah. Well, a fox moved quick enough. My God. When you stabbed the meat, his hand wasn't there. Of course, he then goes, "Careful."
Murph, sorry, because I have a mouthful of pork.
It might be too hot. I have asbestos mouth.
Constitution roll. Sorry.
Con save. Just for
Thanks,
shits.
acid.
Just for shits and grins.
Here I am, just kind of staring off into the distance.
It's hot, but edible. Breathing like a retarded dragon.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
Of course, Fox looks at you like you've grown another head before he shakes his head, returning to the pig. Of course, you really could hear like the juices flowing out of the cut he had made. I really should say the fat falling off of it. Before he just kind of, no, or he waits a little bit, his feet kind of moving in the sand. before he once again moves forward, cutting into the meat and then offering it to the next person. Sahina, Cinderly, Acid, whoever wants to take it.
Like I said, I'm not paying attention, so it's kind of off and think staring off.
I'll take my dagger and hold it sideways and ask him to put it on the blade part.
He looks at you like you're nuts, but, does as you ask.
It's like too hot. We're not. We can't tolerate that amount of heat. And then I'll let it lay there and cool off.
He shrugs. Basically with like the attitude of that's an issue, not an ish me. But he waits again for it to cook. Adjusting the swords so that it would it's like tilted slightly. What I should have said, he drug the swords a little farther apart so that it was twisted slightly.
Mm.
Well, when the next portion was cooked, he again slices it off. Of course, offering it to Zahina.
Oh, you know what? I'll take my shield and I'll like kind of wipe it so it's cleaner and put it out so I can use it like a plate.
He blinks a little before giving a shrug, letting you do you.
Thank you. And I'll use my dagger like to cut into smaller pieces too, and blow on them before I pick them up and eat them.
I'm eating it like a freaking barbarian over here.
Well, he slices off another, big portion that's now fed, and then walks over to Asik, going, "Food." Well, when he didn't do anything, he goes, "Food," offering it to him.
Still. Listen.
Well, he actually then kind of gets fed up, taking a side of the what do you call it? He takes a side of the meat and just kind of slaps Acid in the face with it. Food.
Finally, kind of jogging out of my kind of self-thought stupor. I guess I just grabbed the meat from him at that point. Not really sure what's going on. A little bit lost, to say the least.
Well, there was scant meat left on the what do you call it? The piglet after he had cut into it and divided it up. He made sure everybody else got a bigger portion than he did. Basically, he had the head and the legs. Of course, he happily dug into it. almost pulling it right off the fire as it was cooked.
I'm gonna shake my head when he eats it right off the fire. Like, how hot can he handle?
Mm,
I'm
it's
also
good
gonna
though.
take a strip of the meat that he gave me
Mm-hmm.
and dangle it in my hood and see if the spooter cat wants some.
Of course, this pooter cat would not say no to meat,
Hmm.
as it takes it very gently from you, using its I forget what they're called. Hold on.
Mandibles.
Mandibles. The mandibles in its front legs to gently turn it and munch on it.
It's like, I hope I made it so you could eat it well.
Well, all it could do is just slightly purr.
I'd probably give it another piece later as we're eating to try to make sure it got enough.
That one, it decided to save it for later, wrapping it up in silk.
Cool.
Because you never know in the wild.
Right?
Well, when everyone was distracted with their own food, they hear a sharp crack as a fox bit into one of the femurs.
Ugh.
That sounds painful.
Well, he did it on purpose because he was getting to the marrow as he licks it out.
Nice.
Of course, he did that with all four legs, basically, rendering most of it to bone shards, even using one of the pointed shards to pick out some meat.
With the shards, are any of them like sewing needle shaped?
A few of them.
Can I pick it up?
He doesn't mind.
Is there a hole in it?
There could be a jagged shaped hole where his tooth went in.
That jagged shape would work because I could still thread it.
And you could sand it down with like some sandstone later on, or who knows.
Or even as we sleep, kind of rub it in the before we sleep, rub it in the sand to soften it too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Give me one of these. You get one. The dice had spoken.
So one needle.
Yep. But it's a
Okay.
bone needle and it's reusable.
Right. I'm okay with that. I would.
Wouldn't it also be fragile, so it would have a chance of breaking on use?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm making notes as things going on too.
It's alright. Also, she could let it dry out too. Yep,
I would actually pin it in the front of my cloak so that the dry air would help with that too.
Smart. And he just continues or watches you do you, blinking and then giving his head a tilt. but doesn't protest when you pick it up. Oops. That doesn't go there. It goes over here. Oh. When, because they were his discarded, food, remnants. Now, had she reached for something that was within his grasp, she would pull back a nub, because he would have gone, yeah. Probably ate that too. Oh. He had been crouching down before is standing up, giving a big stretch. Of course, you could hear some of his joints cracking. As he goes, okay, we move. As he scoops up, which, you think would still be this smoldering hot stone, and puts it back in its pouch.
I'm gonna go, how does that not burn the bag?
Special
Cool.
magic. Friend's gift.
Very cool.
Oh. He puts it amongst his belongings once more. It's seemingly disappearing. Before he then just kind of goes, okay, go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
he begins to, move on from there. Of course, following, like, the desert into, like, the savannah now. But still keeping the mountains to your left. It's almost like he's circling around the mountains. I don't know. Do I still have... Hold on, log in. Oops. Oops. Shush. You said plenty. Weird. I keep... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I will deal with that later. Can I get to my map? Okie dokie. Haha. I want... Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Oh, whoops.
I just heard the old spice sound in the other room.
Do 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 do. Alright. Oop. Oh. Close enough. Oh, shush.
What the heck was that?
Solify being Solify.
Womp.
Anyway.
That's my brain.
Yep, 9 times out of 10. I do need a dead. Can I add?
Emotional damage.
That was loud.
Sorry. Didn't know that was gonna be loud. Okay.
I
No
need
more.
to turn it down. I'm looking real quick for something that I could use. And then, okay, can I share my screen? This one go live. Oh, oh, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, your menus are kind of spazzing.
Yeah, it does not like it when I'm not in screen, apparently. Okay, if I could just click. Okay. Now the whole screen is blinking. Why are you doing that? Okay. It does not like it when I'm not in the screen, apparently. Okay. Anyway, you are here. It's almost like he's taking a trek around this way, keeping the mountains to your left. Actually, I should do... No, I don't need it that big. Like a... There.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we have to go through water. Swim time.
Gosh. So... My cat is sitting on my arm.
Sweetie has claimed her space.
Nice.
Mm.
She's like literally sitting on my left or my right arm. Anyway.
Mm.
Are you good now? Oh,
Never.
no, I was talking to my... Okay. So basically, we're started here, and we're going around here, trying to get here.
Yeah, where?
A settlement.
Oh, okay.
I closed it. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, um, Fox just kind of, runs ahead again. Some of his youthful joy coming back. Well, hmm. What? I'm looking something up. I'm not randomly on my phone for nothing.
It's like you said well, and then you never said anything else.
I want to know where. That helps me so fucking much. Not really. Anyway. Well, he continues, just being a goof running around before he comes to like one of the rare trees as he kind of gives it a sniff. As he goes, ooh. Well, he takes a dagger and begins actually stripping some of the bark from the live tree.
What does the tree smell like?
Cinnamon.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Very strong, very fresh, potent cinnamon. Which is why he went, ooh, in the first place.
Nice. Is there another small part of the tree that I could take a little and not damage the tree?
Oh, yeah. It's a fairly big, older tree. It's not a
Nice.
sapling.
So I would try to scrape little bits and put it in my pocket.
All right, you get 4.
Nice.
Is cinnamon flammable?
It is. It's bark.
Mhm.
Actually, inner bark, but still it's bark. Plus, the oil is flammable. Speaking of, don't rub your eye after you have cinnamon.
And it's very dehydrating too.
Yep. Which is
why we do not do the cinnamon challenge.
Right.
Well, it's not a powder form yet. And it can't
Well,
be. Sorry.
Without a mortar and pestle type thing. Or a grater.
Really?
But would make good tea.
It would. You try taking off with my dice bag string. Look, she literally took it in her mouth and just tried to jump down with it.
She's being a pistol.
She's being a cat.
Sounds like it.
But she is a cat.
Mm-hmm.
They like string. Anyway. Well, after harvesting some cinnamon from the tree, you may continue. And Solify, roll me a d20.
Oh boy. No!
It's just a d20. And it's
It's
higher
never
than
just
10.
a 20.
And it's higher. What does that mean?
You will see in a second.
fuck?
Oh,
Goodness, never just a d20.
a fox.
Right.
A fox got curious, sniffing around in a certain spot before kind of being uh, shocked. This little bug snapping a hold of his nose as he goes, "Ow! Ow!" Well, it's more like he yelped and it was like slightly whining because dude's sensitive nose.
Well, that's what you get for sticking your nose in places it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Well, he manages to kill the bug. Well, I should say get the bug off, kill it, and then proceed to eat it because it was large enough. Like, you go pinch my nose, you go and pinch in my belly. Anyway, well, he gives us his little nose or his head a shake, as if shaking out the whole experience, and kept walking.
And I follow.
Zahina, roll me a d20.
Oh boy. I there we go. I will once Discord stops being a butt. Okay, that's not horrible.
Right.
No, it's not bad at all.
For anyone wondering, it was a 14. Because the viewers can't see it. I don't think, can they?
Yeah, they can.
Oh, okay. I was like, can they see it?
I made sure that they could.
Okay.
She's looking at something.
Yeah, I'm looking at a book. What's wrong with that? You rolled a 14?
Yes.
Oh, you come across a intact obelisk etched with
Oh.
some sort of writing. Though it's
Oh.
half buried in the sand.
Hold on. An obelisk, huh?
Uh-huh.
I will stop and bend down to try and dig it out.
Do you really want to do that when you're trying to get somewhere?
I'm curious. Well, I'd probably be like, hang on. Like, hang on, guys, I found something.
What? Well, what'd you find?
I don't know, some kind of disc. And I'm starting to dig it out.
It's an obelisk.
Or obelisk.
Like a crystal type of thing?
I actually have to look up what an obelisk is. I can't remember.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's that. Oh, it's that
Oh
thingy.
my god. You don't
Oh.
look up what an obelisk is. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh no.
Never mind. So I'm not gonna dig it out because it's just probably halfway up. Like, oh hey. Never mind. Listen, I'm stupid. Okay. Wait, how's nobody else see this thing? It's probably half sticking out of the ground. Unless, is it like just the top of it? Or is it like tall?
I mean, what you could see is about as tall as you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, I'd probably just be like, hey guys, I found something and point at the thing.
Too bad we don't have our phones to could take a picture of it.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, damn. If we had some paper and crayons, we could do the old thing, you know how you do that with a leaf, make the imprint?
Yes.
A rubbing?
Rubbing, yeah. My brain is broken today.
Only today? Damn.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, if it's broken today, why is it so bad on the other days too? That's what I'm saying. Damn for
Ouch.
Shut up. Shut
Anyway,
up.
uh,
Can he please get struck by lightning? No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
I'm joking.
roll me a
Could you
d20 there, Acid.
No, I was only kidding.
Oh god, he's gonna get struck by lightning.
I asked him just a d20. I didn't ask him for a save.
Uh,
We're in
I
the
think
Xanarkin Highlands right now.
lightning in a desert can make glass, so we could actually end up with glass shards if it did lightning strike nearby.
oh my god, I was only joking. I did not actually mean that. Jesus.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm just been like somewhat following you guys. God knows if I'm actually even there. I'm just kind of, all looking at this fucking sky like they're stars, somewhat. Granted, I've been saying this for a while and no one's checked up on me.
Right?
Oh shit.
We hear that.
Hear what?
Boopity boopity boopity.
Oh.
My push to talk button noise.
Something else.
Roll me a d100 there, Acid.
A D100.
I was typed D199 by mistake. Whatever that is D199. Woo!
That's a new dice.
Right?
Be fucking weird. Very crooked.
Yeah, because it's not even. What are you laughing about over there?
We'll find out. We'll definitely find out eventually.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hmm?
Nothing.
It's never nothing.
It's always
Cinderly, roll
nothing.
me a d20, please.
Oh god.
I'm literally like just standing here staring at this obelisk. Like, oh.
Nice.
Suddenly, no!
That's the thing. Like, these are, well, since we haven't really heard anything outside of the obelisk, this is just travel events going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, but I'm
even one,
assuming low numbers is probably still dangerous, though.
no, it
Damn.
doesn't have to be. One
You
could
still roll,
could be running across a fucking band of band of traders or some shit. You know,
you still roll better than acid.
again, we don't even know what happened with my roll.
No, we don't.
So again, the time
You falling
that
asleep.
100 could be like a time-based thing, where in like 49 minutes or so something happens because of that first roll. Who knows? We don't know yet. Everybody needs to chill a little bit.
Listen, like I said, I'm just staring at this obelisk, trying to figure out what the hell it says, which I probably will have no clue, but I'm just staring at the thing like,
Zahina summons like a Norse god trying to say the words.
I just accidentally summoned freaking Cthulhu or some shit.
Well, none of
Oh
you knew
god.
the words, so.
I just can't say it.
I don't know Chinese, but that doesn't mean I
What's
don't. I won't try and speak it.
What's this thing again? Like we know one other person that has Draconic. They understand it doesn't mean they know how to write it.
True. I'm dumb as fuck.
So even if one of us knew this language is on this obelisk, doesn't mean we could say read it unless we also have the writing somehow.
Mm-mm.
Well, as you continue along, Cinderly notices a face is carved into a mountainside, akin to Mount Rushmore, but of no one you know.
I'll point it out to Fox and go, "Do you know that guy?"
Know that guy.
He
What if
looks
it's a
at you
girl?
like you're nuts.
Did
It's
you
like
just
in our place, if they put you on a mountain, you're usually famous.
Well, he gives a little snort. No famous here.
Then why did they put him in the mountain?
He shrugs his shoulders, having no clue.
Pardon me.
It's all right.
I'm doing like 4 things at the same time, and my brain's just kind of off in it. I think it's time for me to check this stuff.
Ash. D20.
Uh-oh. Come on, soul.
Again with the uh-ohs. Again, this could not be a bad thing. It's just time.
It's just traveling things.
Hey, it's better than what I have been rolling.
Right?
It could still be bad though. That's the thing.
Shut up.
Thus the uh-oh.
Actually, you rolled the same as the heat. So does that mean we find another
Yeah.
obelisk?
Yes.
Nice.
It's
Found
another
it.
obelisk. But this time it's
Obelisk
a
the
little.
Destroyer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's shorter. Okay, bye. Of course, y'all stop to, rest. A little rest. As Fox just goes and pees on the obelisk. Just pees on it like it's nothing.
Sorry. Where was this?
Yeah. Time to do.
I mean, at this point, we probably all need to relieve ourselves.
The Fox just does it out,
Yeah.
out in the open almost. Just like, this is a good spot to pee. Mine. Before kicking dirt over it.
Are we still in sand or dirt?
It's sandy dirt. It's like a Sahara.
So I may go behind the obelisk, try to conceal myself, dig a little bit of a hole, and go.
Okay. Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
I'm trying to not be visible to the rest of the group, but I don't care if they know what I'm doing. How's
Okay.
that for?
That helps. We're waiting on Zahina. So if y'all need to potty, like in real life, or go get something to eat, drink, go for it. Stretch your legs.
Smart.
Wake up.
AFK just a second.
Okay.
Let's go fishing game for the moment. Let's go take care of all the loots.
Sorry.
It's alright, we're on a bit of a break. Go use the restroom, get your water, refill your water, get coffee, tea, whatever.
Wait, so we
Snickies.
found another obelisk?
Yes.
Yes.
That Fox
Oh.
promptly peed on.
Oh, great. Fox.
Wow. I didn't know sticky notes left their sticky behind. That's all right, though.
Huh?
I'm pulling off a sticky note that I had on in my my book, and it
Oh, you
left.
never knew that? They kind of left the residue behind?
No,
It's not usually a lot, but yeah, usually if there's pressure on top of it, there's a bit.
I mean, they are called sticky notes.
Ashley, go get water. Go get food,
Let's see here.
or convince Dad to make food.
Yes. Get rid of all those.
Because the way you are, you're gonna fall asleep. I know you.
Wakey, wakey, so!
Get up. I'm gonna start throwing mini verses at you. Don't whine. Get up. I don't care if you're sleepy. You promised me a long session today. Yes, you did.
It's not in writing.
Really? Go get your go sip. Or cup of coffee. Or, I don't know.
Back.
Run.
Welcome back. Solidify. Get up. Am I boring you?
Stilling stuff. Fuck still. Don't need it. Don't want it. Experience off this.
Well, come here.
I get that off.
No? Okay.
Damn. I got hard that off.
Am I boring you, though? Clickety, 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 click, clickety, click. Click, click, click. I'm just giving us a hard time.
Repairing stuff. Sorry. It's mandatory.
Right.
Why did I have this marked? Don't know.
Put that up. Grab the next set of iron shite. Iron.
We're waiting on Solify. She went to use the restroom. And
That sounds dangerous.
Not unless she falls in.
it's not my
That's
problem.
why it's dangerous.
You okay?
Hmm.
Sounded like you got sick there.
I burped.
Okie dokie. I felt that.
I should pee.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. As you're doing that, I'm just going to look through this book. I wonder why I have markers where I have markers. Okay, well, that makes sense why I have that marked. I'm going to take them off, though, and put a different one on. What is this one? Waiting on soul. What's this marker for? Lingering injuries.
Alrighty.
We good?
Welcome back.
Everybody here?
No.
Sorry, I had to get up and walk around for a bit.
It's all good.
Okay. That's better. Now, where were we? Ah, everybody's taking a potty break.
I went before we started. Haha.
No, I meant their characters
In
are
the
going
game.
potty.
What?
Yes, your characters need to
Wow, you have
relieve.
not been paying attention once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's sure characters would have to, yeah.
I'm.
As we're finishing this up, I'm going to look at Fox and go, we probably should hydrate. Is there water nearby?
When you say that, he points out to the sea that's nearby.
It's like, is it drinkable?
No.
It's like, need drinkable water.
And he pulls out his skin as he goes, water.
I'll take a couple sips.
Well,
And
it tastes like water. Just like
and who's closest to me?
either Zahina or Solify.
So I'll go to whoever is closer and hand them to and go, we probably should drink.
Especially the one in armor.
Right?
Yeah. Yes, I will definitely take a sip. And then pass
Well,
it
let's
to
see you to drink. Sip, sip.
How close is Acid to the rest of us?
He's kind of behind. He's following, but not really paying much attention.
I'll turn to him and go, you should drink too.
Acid.
Mm-hmm. I was kind of just blanking staring.
Do what?
Just blankly staring.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
I'll look at Fox and go, is he okay?
No.
It's like, you know more about this stuff than we do.
No, he walks over before, waving a hand in front of Acid's face.
Kind of realizing it, just looking down again, still kind of lost.
Mm.
He goes, why?
Why?
Of course, as you speak, because of the what you had walked through earlier, only pink bubbles come out.
Pink bubbles?
Yes,
Pink bubbles came out of Acid's mouth.
random pink bubbles. He didn't realize he walked through something magical.
Did you eat soap?
I'll tell Fox, this isn't normal.
He fine.
Are you sure?
You look like you ate an entire bar of soap or something.
And I go, he's kind of out of it. He shouldn't be kind of out of it.
Mm-mm.
It's the gem. I'm telling you, it's the gem.
Maybe we should get rid of that thing. Crush it so nobody can use it.
I don't know. He might pull a Smeagol and say it's mine or something like that. No, thank you.
The whole time, Fox is just
Yeah.
watching you guys like a tennis match.
Yeah, and he's kind of too tall to punt. At least Smeagol, you could punt that little shit. I mean, what?
True. True.
But in all honesty, it's what he ruled.
Mm.
The pink?
Yes,
Are they out of it?
the pink.
Who knows? Man, who knows?
Well, Fox then goes, "Oh, you stupid! You walk through bad magic."
Can we help him?
No, it wear.
Okay, so it wears off. Great. How long?
Mm.
Thanks.
Can we get him to drink in the meantime so he doesn't dehydrate?
I don't know. I've never been in a magical land before. I've never seen someone speak bubbles either.
Right?
Yeah, no. It's usually shit you see in cartoons.
Right?
Right?
I just blow out another bubble just because I can.
I wonder. You think if he drinks the water, he'll make more bubbles?
Yeah, but won't he dehydrate if we don't? We're basically in desert type area. It's hot.
Hmm. Only one way to find out.
Drink up,
drink
witches.
the water. Make him drink the water.
Y'all
Yeah.
keep on talking about water, like, you know. Just hand it to me, for fuck's sake.
Here,
Out
take
of
the water.
everybody. So here's the thing. The last person that had it didn't say anything about walking over to me. The one that walked over to me was Fox.
What? Someone said she handed it to you.
She specifically said I was kind of lagging behind. No one said they got close to me. Besides Fox.
Well, we teleported. We
I'm just saying
T-posed
about
and teleported.
You gotta realize, I'm taking notes, a lot of notes.
We T-posed.
T-pose, the
We
T-teleport.
T-posed
Okay.
and then lagged across to where he was.
Uh,
If only real life worked that way.
Right?
if it worked that way, we'd just be anywhere we goddamn please. Like a bank vault.
Through that.
Though my ass, I'd get stuck. I'd be get stuck in the vaults.
Couldn't figure your way back out.
Right?
Oh my god.
I kind of stretch and finally take the thing. Not really be able. I don't know. Can I actually still speak, or is it all just
It's just
kind of
bubbles right now.
garble? Okay. Yeah, I just shrug and take a swig or two before kind of scratching and thinking again.
Bummer that you talk with bubbles.
Just blows out another bubble. He just pops it. And shrug. Who cares? It's kind of interesting.
Seem pretty chill for someone who's blowing bubbles.
Right?
Who knows what I'm thinking right now? Who knows?
Can't exactly say anything.
That too.
If I could say, or if I didn't speak and it just went blah, 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 with bubbles, I'd blow them.
And thinking about it, before you hand it back to Fox, can I have it again real quick?
Are you asking that, or are you just
Yes.
stating that? Okay, yeah. Let's hand it back to you then.
I'll grab it and pour a little in my hand and kind of hold my hand up to my shoulder and ask the spooter cat if it wants a drink.
It came up and very gently sipped from your hand. After it had drank, it disappeared back in the cloak.
Cool.
Just like when Boris ate the potato chip, but it wasn't potato chip, it was actually
Potato chip. Mhm.
softener salt.
No, Balco, not Balto. Potato chip. Apparently, it did not like it when I said Balto potato. Not quite.
Right?
Potato. All of them mashing better than this.
Ow! Oops. Okay, I guess I can't find the gif of it. What if I just look up Boris? Just for shits and grins. No, okay. Nope. Okay.
No allowed.
Wait, we're waiting on Solify again.
Hmm.
She had to go potty.
Oh.
Too much talk of water.
Probably. Excuse you, Zahina.
No.
What? What?
You
You made a
moved.
weird noise.
Oh, sorry. I moved against my pillow.
How dare you? It made a farty noise. You should
Well,
be
I'm
ashamed of
sorry.
yourself. Make a pooty noises. Shame.
Okay. I'm losing my phone. There we go.
Okay. Do do do. Intro music or elevator music here.
It seems very likely Fox wouldn't know what an elevator is either.
No. He just blinked it because it stares. Feel better?
Yeah.
Okay, sit down.
Go, let's go, let's go.
Are you back?
Yeah.
All right. Let me close this up real quick. Okie dokie. So we're sitting watching acid do blow bubbles.
Sounds entertaining enough.
Y'all seem to like it.
Well, Fox loses interest fast and just starts going. Excuse me. Excuse my belly.
We'll think about it.
Okay. Well, are you guys gonna just stand there and rest? Or are we going to keep going?
I
I'm
can make a
assuming we
suggestion.
don't want to be here until nightfall, so let's get going.
I'll
I can't
follow
make a
the group.
suggestion or say anything, so I'm just going to go back to do what I've been doing.
Blur, 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 blurg, blurg. Read the bubbles.
Bubbles.
My bubbles. Bloop. Bloop. Anyways. Well, who was last to roll? Looks like Soul was.
Yeah.
So we're back at the top with Sahina, I think.
Oh boy.
Don't find another obelisk.
Yeah, right. Maybe we'll find another one. Why are there
Found the third
Yu-Gi-Oh?
one.
Oh my god. Look at the door.
Hence why I was like, time to duel.
Wait a minute. I just almost did the wrong command. Wow.
Did you just try to play
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I did roll D29, but it's still
You can roll again.
okay.
That was as bad as me rolling the 199.
Oh, yay.
And wait, that would have been the same thing. It's in the that would have been funny.
There we go.
I'm just making sure that okay. Excuse me.
What was
Sure,
Cinder's again? Or did we not learn that one yet?
Uh,
I don't think we learned that one yet. Just like we
Learned
didn't learn
what
about
one?
mine until what day the
Sinley
fact was.
Sinley was the mountain, right? Like
Yeah.
with the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
that Fox was just like, oh,
Mountain graffiti.
Right?
Just stone carving instead of graffiti, actual paint.
Well, and we also learned that Fox doesn't think they have any famous people there.
We may not. Who knows? Counts on what you mean by famous. Because
well, you got 16.
I think people of notoriety have more, sticking in people's minds in in a
Right?
world such as this so far.
Well, as you continue walking, obviously this once was civilization, as you come across not only a dilapidated shed looking thing, but also a well.
Ooh. Well, there we go. We can we have water.
If there's even water in it.
That is not how I spelled dilapidated. Jesus. Maybe we can see if there's anything in the shed.
Maybe. Oh,
I think we should investigate.
roll me investigation then.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
Can we all investigate?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, you all find broken, rusted tools.
Ooh. Hmm. What kind?
The kind you would store in a shed.
It just pulls out the rusty chainsaw.
No. What? Okay, it was an acid roast. Sorry, I'm writing this down.
It's me if I was a rusty old tool.
Damn.
You mean you're not?
Oh,
But we're all rusty tools here. Old and decrepit. And breaking.
Excuse
Both
me.
mentally and physically.
God damn it.
yeah, that's true.
Making people think too hard. I'm sorry. Getting too deep. Digging too deep.
I'd make a joke about a hoe, but it'd probably just be ground level.
Oof. Oof.
It would just be scratching the surface.
Oh.
I tried, okay?
Hmm.
So how much extra bubbles are there from laughing?
Lots. Though by the time the next
I don't. Sorry.
by the time the next roll Cinderly's next roll, which I think is next, it'll dissipate and he can talk again.
Nice.
Not that I've been saying anything at all.
And I thought acidic was before me.
Oh, yeah, he is. Okay, well then, acidic's next turn. Okay, I really should write this down. So it's Zahina, Acid, Cinderly, Soul. Pretty much.
Also, did we find any water in the well?
Did we find Timmy in the well?
Well, here you didn't check the well yet. You guys checked the shed, so
Yes. So roll me investigation. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Hey!
Nice.
don't fall in.
I might.
Zahina's like, yes,
Zahina falls in.
She's like, yes, it's dark.
Oh, okay. At least I don't fall in.
And
No, that'd be a critical one.
Yeah.
Well, thank.
The Soul, who have found a bucket in the shed, attached the bucket to, well, it looks like a very old and fraying line, but was able to lower it and raise it up. There was definitely liquid in the bucket.
I don't like the way you said that.
Me either.
Is it black?
I don't know. You're just staring at the side of the bucket.
I look in the bucket.
Well, as you tip the bucket toward you, it kind of like oozes down your hand.
Surprise face hugger.
Bleh, bleh, Here I am. I'd be like gagging.
But it smells not so nice either.
Ugh. Okay, we're not drinking that.
Fox is just sitting, looking at you like, why are we wasting time here?
Because we have to investigate.
It's old, it's decrepit, it's anything useful is gone by now. Let's go. Not that he says it, but just his facial expression.
I immediately drop the bucket and just look at Fox like, okay, fine, I'm done. Jeez, let's go, Mr. Smarty Pants.
He just stares.
I don't like your attitude.
Steritude.
He said nothing.
Yes.
He's just
I know
staring.
exactly. He hasn't said jack shit, but he's just been looking at you like, "Yep, you stink now." Literally, because you have the ooze on your hand.
The putrescent ooze.
Putrid, no!
First the blisters, now the stinky ooze on the head.
Now
You're
I
just
smell
becoming
bad.
You're just becoming a festering pot.
Oh,
Yeah. When you get close, he wrinkles his nose like, ew.
yeah, I know I stink. Put your facial expressions. I can feel you looking at me. Oh, well, let's just figure out where there's a body of water so I can wash the shit off.
Mhm.
Well, when you said that, he just, again, points to the sea.
No.
I mean, salt water is relatively cleansing. It's not
Yeah.
great for the skin, but at least it's, you know,
It'll wash off whatever the hell came out of that bucket.
right. Mhm.
The putrescent ooze. Well, Fox then makes a slight beeline for the sea. Whose turn is it next? It is
Acidic.
Acidic's.
I was gonna say you wrote it down.
Since we're at the sea, let's see what's over here.
Fox is that sound the forget about touching grass. I need to touch the sea.
Right?
I need to get in the water.
You asked, he answered.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, where to go? Well, as you're walking, you round the corner, finding a giant wrecked ship. It looks like it's been there a while. A little seagull kind of caws at you and flies away. You're now within.
Oh.
I'm sorry. You're now within washing distance of the sea.
I'll steadily, not steadily. I'll run. No, I'll pace myself and walk, not to seem like I'm in an urgent need of getting this shit off of my hand.
She's like, ew, 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 ew. But must
I'll
seem
just
tough.
follow.
Must seem tough.
Huh?
Must seem tough in front of Fox. But ew, 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 ew. um, how deep do you go? Okay. Well,
I mean, it just got on my hand. It's not like it went up my whole entire arm.
okay. Roll me a d20.
You're making her what? Roll a d20
Hey,
to wash her
wash your
hands?
When she's knee deep in water, yup.
Look, there's the first one.
My first nat
Nice,
20.
nice.
Nice. Well, as you're washing the muck off, the movement of the water moves the sand underneath, and you see a glimmer of something. Metal, maybe? Maybe a bit of wood?
I would have taken my socks off before going into the water, right? I mean, that would be a sensible thing to do, I guess.
I don't know. Did you?
Yes.
By the sounds of it, though, but
Then again, if I was in a hurry, I probably would just say screw it and just go into the water with everything on.
Okay.
but well, since no one's really said anything or of anything, since we're with still kind of no one really paying attention, I'm just still wondering. I'm gonna just walk towards the broken and abandoned ship. Why not? It's kind of still in the delirious kind of not paying attention state.
Mhm.
Why are you in a delirious state?
Because I've been in it for a while now, haven't I? But no one's been paying attention to that.
You have, and it's like, what's going on?
Just being distracted. That's all you need to know.
Well, we did ask Fox if you were okay.
But you didn't say what, how. Again, you just asked if I was okay. For all you know, you could just tell, am I still breathing? Yes, I'm still breathing. I'm okay.
He fine. He okay. He walked it off.
Exactly. I'm fine. You never know.
Should we be concerned about these answers?
Who knows?
Yes.
I don't know.
It's the gem, man, I swear.
No one said it was anything about the joke. It literally could just be having one of those days where you just kind of just stare off and do.
You
Jack.
disassociate.
Mhm.
Not like you have
But yeah,
never done that before.
or is Zahina just forgetting literally what was said 2 seconds ago?
What about the ship?
About everything. It doesn't have to just be about the ship. I mean, literally, we could have just been talking about something. It's like, what were you doing? Come on, no, you do.
We all do.
Picking on you for it. We love you. Don't worry.
My brain.
It broke. Are you going to do something about the thing you
Shiny
find?
metal thingy. What is
I
it?
don't know, because if it's just my socked feet, what if I step on it and it like embeds itself into my skin?
Then we pull it out.
Oh my God.
The goop help.
I'm so. I'm.
Okay, but in all honesty, if I was looking at something shiny in the water, I would go up to it and probably like fish it out and see what it is.
So at this point, we are classifying as removed or
Hmm?
I was asking Sweet if we're classifying the ooze as gone at the point.
Yes, the ooze is gone. But now you
Hey,
smell
like I said, I'm keeping notes of things that I for like people's wounds and etc. So
understandable. She now
Thank you.
smells like briny salt water.
Great. I love the
Grind.
smell of briny, like,
I'm just gonna put grind.
I love
Brine.
that.
You've been brined.
And
Pickle solify.
roll me a strength check
Strength check. Oh no.
if you're trying to pull whatever it is out.
Uh,
I'm a holding.
I'm gonna put on Fox visibly confused right now.
Yep.
Uh,
Fox is just sitting there on his ass like, the fuck?
Oh wait, no.
you.
Wait, yeah.
I'm gonna send you. I was gonna send it, but never mind.
Yeah.
Kind of curious.
What are you
What?
doing?
No, nothing. Just thinking.
No, I was talking to Ash.
No, it
Oh,
would be a
no.
plus one because that's my saving throws, and we're not doing saving throws right now.
Are we? Is this a saving
Mm.
throw?
It's just a strength check.
Overthinking things.
So a D20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just plus one. All right.
Okay. Well, you grab hold of it, but you don't get a firm enough grasp. As you try to heave it from where it is, as it seems firmly stuck. Though, with you moving or trying to pull it out, moving more, or moving the water around more, you see that it's a chest of some sort.
Hmm?
Can I try and pull it out more or
And
not?
roll me another strength check.
Yeah.
You heave and you hoe and you and you
My back.
pull it where it out. You pull it out from the water. Of course, as the water and the sand and the muck finally lets go of it, you splash backwards on your ass.
As expected.
My back.
Of course, everybody would have heard the big old splash.
Huh? Just look over.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
She's just sitting now in like belly deep water with a chest in her hands now.
But I found something.
Huh? What'd you find?
A trunk.
A what?
A trunk. A
Oh.
chest.
I don't know why I thought you said a drunk.
I
That's
mean,
what
we
you
are
are.
next to the sea.
Oh my gosh.
Yo ho, the pirate's life for me. You open it up and it's just a drunk mimic.
Oh my
I'm
God.
kidding.
Oh my
No, no mimics.
Always mimics.
No.
Mimics can be friend? I mean, my Final Fantasy character has a pet mimic.
How many treats did you have to give it for it to befriend?
Probably a few, but it was like a baby mimic when she found it, so
That helps.
yeah, it was a baby or a very young mimic. So anyway, there's a chest. Bring it out here so we can open it.
It's heavy.
Though it's movable now, ish.
Okay. So I'll drag it back to the group. Heave ho.
Of course, Fox is just sitting there, confused as fuck, but whatever. Yawning a little.
I mean, once she gets it to land, I'd probably run over to help her drag it. I just don't want to get too close to the water, being in all metal, If I would
No,
metal armor.
rust.
Exactly. Yeah. Where? I just look around, like look at the others, like, what? Help us!
I'll come and help.
The Fox just yawns flopping down on his side, like bored.
Oh, he can sleep, but I can't.
If I could throw this book, I would.
You can. You probably don't. Do.
And if acidic doesn't come over as we're trying to help her with it, I'm gonna turn to Fox because he's probably closer. And are we sure he's okay? He's not his usual sarcastic self.
I guess people have already found it. I've been walking. I've been walking towards the ship or in the ship by this point.
Yeah, he's out of sightline or sightline.
I've been
Line of sight.
Then I'll ask where you went.
The fox would just point at the ship.
Interesting.
Stanley's like, oh god, I have to look after another one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But
back in the
after-
day, I was actually a lifeguard, so you know,
Right.
it's been a while.
But can I look to see what's in the chest?
I don't know. Can you open it?
Oh, can we?
Pry it open.
With what?
Here, use my sword.
dagger?
I'll hand her my short sword. Use this.
That sounds like a bad idea, but let's go with it anyways.
Let's do it.
Just don't stab yourself, okay? Or cut yourself or injure yourself with it.
No promises.
Or me.
Are you trying
No
to
Or
pry
anybody
it?
at the party.
Are you trying to pry it open or attack it?
Wedge the sword between the wedge the sword in the opening so we can open it up by like like you know.
Shouldn't you try to open it the normal way first?
No, prying is the only option.
Okay.
Roll me
If there's a
strength
lock
check.
on it, I figured we could, swing it at the lock, see if we can cut it. So probably not if it's metal. Probably not.
But we haven't ascertained if there's a lock on it.
The thought process is very hurt my head.
Yeah, no. My brain is not into it.
Well, Solify shoves the sword into the crack between the lid and the body, and she then goes ha with all her strength, yanking upwards. Of course, the lid cracking and splitting in places.
No.
You would notice that there was no lock.
Oh my god.
Can I? Oh my god! Noticing that, can I just kind of just flip it open then while she's doing this?
Hold on. I'm not done.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say that'd be really funny.
She manages to get it open. The latch part staying, but she manages to like crack and like muscle open the top.
Oh my god.
Of course, then you notice there's no lock after you've ruined a perfectly good chest.
Should we roll for a little bit of damage to that sword, by the way?
Uh-oh.
What I am going to roll is
Because it's using a sword as a fucking Primar.
I mean,
Oof. Okay. During this test of wills between you and the strength of this briny, worn down chest, you take 5 damage because of the splinters.
Are you shitting me?
oh,
Oh my god!
well, rip
all
soul.
I was suggesting was just so like the $28 or some shit, but I like this more.
She was hell bent on getting it open.
Right.
I mean,
10 out of 10. uh,
Okay, so 5 damage. What?
roll me a con save too.
uh, and
I,
I'm nowhere near to see this. This is amazing.
I'm just standing there watching her pry this thing open too.
Like she's
Is this emotional damage as well? Because of the splinter? Self-inflicted splintering. uh,
okay. Well, that's good news. Ish.
Good news. No.
I can't believe this.
You're the one who did this. You have yourself to blame.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I handed her the blade, so.
Zahina gave me her blade, so she's kind of part of it too.
My cheeks are literally hurting at this point.
Fuck the logic. Fuck the ledge. Fuck conventional message. I'm gonna get this fucker open. Like
Unga this bunga.
like the world's worst can opener.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I must unga this bunga because it's just mandatory at this point.
And Fox is just staring. His face, like, seriously?
I'm surprised Fox doesn't like to start following me at this point because he's just like, I've given up on these other people.
Right?
I was gonna get that damn thing open anyways.
Damn right.
Oh yeah, man. Jeez.
Roll me
Tearing up.
a 1d10.
Ooh.
Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, I'm okay.
7.
You find. Okay, roll me a d4. Oops. A 1 or 4. Alright, so you found 7 silver,
Okay.
3 gold, 1 platinum.
Would they be water damaged at all?
No.
Or are they sealed? Okay. So consider the thing sealed. Okay.
She unga the bunga the shit out of it though.
Oh, okay. I think I'm recovering.
No, I'm not. 7 silver.
For the moment, I am. Whew.
3 gold. 1 plat. And a odd. I'm thinking.
You can hear it. It's one of the gifts you can just hear.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I've only heard that once, and it's
It still sticks in your head.
yes. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking of what it would be.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
Da, 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 da. And you find an odd pouch of sorts full of beans.
Full of beans.
Full of beans.
Sensu beans. It's over. Sorry.
What kind of beans?
They just look like beans. Roll me a 3d4.
Mhm. I was staring at it like, the hell is that?
They're sensu beans. Like I said.
All right, so
If we end up with a Jack in the Beanstalk,
it has 7 dry beans.
Seriously?
Oh my god, I can't believe that. All that work just for some fucking beans.
And 1 platinum. Don't forget the 1 platinum.
And the 1 platinum and the 5 damage.
And the silver. Don't forget what, 20 silver?
4.
What was it? 4 silver?
Hey, we should split that. I gave you the sword to help you get it open.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's also
yeah.
your sword that damaged you, so. Collateral damage. You have to pay her back what she pays you.
Right. Okay, fine. Here, I'll split it with you. Get 2 silver, 1 gold.
Ooh.
Half platinum crunch.
And half a platinum as I snap it in half.
What?
You can't.
Wait,
You
2
can't do it.
silver. What was it? 2 silver, 1 gold?
Yeah, 2 silver and 1 gold.
Okay, that's acceptable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hang on to that. Hang on to that other one though. That looks valuable as fuck.
Yeah, we'll see what the hell we can do with these beans.
I meant the other coin, but
Oh yeah, that too.
At least the beans we can, I don't know, maybe eat.
Trade it for a cow.
Trade it for a cow. Yeah.
It's just literally a bag of beans.
uh-huh.
As far as we know, no worries. We
So
don't
I
know
can't
much about
investigate
them.
whether they're like magical or not. They're just beans.
To you, they're just beans.
Hey, Fox, come over here.
He is nowhere to be seen.
The fuck?
How did he go? Where did Finley go? And where'd the other? We lost
Hey,
the
isn't
other.
Cinderella still there? As far as I know,
I
I
Cinderella's
would
with you
still be
guys.
there, I would think.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
thought
the
you
only
said
one
Oh,
that's really gone.
I thought
Yeah, I'm
Cinder
guessing.
went after acid.
No, I asked Fox where acid went.
He pointed,
Oh.
and that's
Yeah, that's where he
I
went.
don't know what happened with Fox or me.
Fox followed. He's like, you gotta be doing something more entertaining. And
Right.
not as stupid.
Who knows? Maybe I'd do something stupid. I could be just standing in the corner and Blair witching for all they know.
Right.
Uh, that's a good old game. Because, yeah, I don't know what to
Just
do with it.
standing there.
Oh my god.
This is great. um,
Alright, acid, roll me a d6.
D6, I will write it down.
And if it's a 6, reroll.
Okay. 1. And it would be 5.
Okay. Then roll me an 1d8, please.
8. It'll be a 5.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, as you're investigating the boat, you come across the captain's quarters. You easily open it because the door was unlocked. And inside, you have to climb up this hill, but you find a jewelry box with platinum filigree.
With what?
A gold jewelry box with platinum
With
filigree,
okay.
which seems expensive. And surprising it hasn't been escaped. It hasn't been picked up by anyone else before.
That seems very suspicious. Hmm. How about can I get some description of the rest of the room?
It's a jumble of furniture, chairs, rotting.
Is it any clear like indication of work like that there has been people moving around or broken things?
No.
It's just been rotten and just breaking down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's two things that pop in my head. This was in a compartment that it finally let it go. It has been sitting there, or it's been left here for.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay. Let's see where. I don't think I have anything for investigation. Yeah, it's just one for intelligence. So, D20, right?
Yes.
Good. And dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Well,
Whoa.
that looks like it
That's
had
nothing's. Sorry.
fallen out of the a compartment overhead, and the door has rotted away and broken under its weight.
Can I? Can I just try to open it?
The box or the hidden
The the
compartment?
uh, the no, the box that I found. Just opening it, not gonna try to pry it open or anything. Just gonna attempt to open it normally before doing anything drastic.
Listen.
Hey, why not? Come on, man.
Well, it's clearly big. It's not that big, so it's since it's a jewelry box, you're not gonna have a chest-sized jewelry box.
Not unless you're super freaking rich.
You
But even then, you would have went on a ship.
Yeah.
you open it, wincing as you do, expecting something as you peek into it. It's just a carved ivory statuette inside, resting amongst or on the fine satin.
Alrighty. I guess I'll pick it out and just take somewhat of a closer look at it.
Oh, looks like a regular statuette to you.
Okay. Well, let's put it back in. I guess I'll just tuck it away back in in my backpack, next to the berries and the crystal.
Though it seems odd that the box itself seems worth more than the object it was holding.
Oh well. No reason to get too. I don't think there's any reason for me to really look into that too much right now. Could be an idol, holy idol for all I know. Maybe that's the reason why it's in a box that's decorated and so on and so forth. And then I'll put it back in the box and close it. Just store it away for now.
Okay.
And I guess I'll just stick my my head not exactly in where the compartment was, but see if I can see anything else in just to make sure. Probably not, since you said it had broken out from the bottom, but
Now roll me a d6.
there you go. So 4.
All right, roll me a d6 again.
It's 5.
Well, you look around and the sun is shining just right. It reflects off a gem that was hidden in there. You pull it out, it's a rich olive green transparent gem. Flawless.
A lot of gems and just I have 2 gems in my backpack now. Woo! Yeah, so I'll reach and grab it out as well.
All right.
Might as well just. Oops, I need to break the.
As you pull it out, you don't really feel anything else in there.
Oops. Whoa. How did I do that? Keep making stupid little mistakes. Well, I guess I'll take my time and turn around and start exiting the quarters again.
Just for shits and grins, roll me a d20.
All right. Not save or anything like that.
Nope.
Just a d20.
Just a d20.
Okay. And up. And d20. 9. Nothing great. Nothing bad. Hopefully.
Well,
Go.
you turn around, not expecting Fox to be there, as is holding up a gold painted war mask to his face.
Gold painted war mask. Interesting.
He pulls it away, just kind of wrinkles his nose, going shiny. He fake shiny, but shiny nonetheless.
Shiny. Well, I guess I'll ask Foxes. I guess you got bored of watching the peanut gallery.
He just gives.
Finally, I just realized I would now just realize that I don't have bubbles anymore.
Which has been over for a while now. But
Wait, it's not like I've been talking to anybody, so there's no reason for me to even know that
right.
it's gone. So
he gives kind of a shrug before,
actually, I just realized he wouldn't understand what the peanut gallery is.
Nope, that's why he just shrugged.
Damn it.
Before he beginning to, use his nose to kind of sniff around. Of course, he stepped once on something and yelps as his foot goes right through it.
You need a hand getting that out? You're good.
No, he kind of snorts because he slightly embarrassed he heard him yelp. As he's able to pull his foot easily from it. But then he stops and looks down, looking through the hole his foot just made. As he goes, ooh.
I'm gonna make a comment to the fact that I somehow walked in here completely just kind of not paying attention and didn't hurt myself. Seeing that he just stepped through, rotting wood with very much ease.
But then again, do you really know how much he weighs?
True.
Plus everything he's got on him.
True. But at the same time, he can't be that considerably more heavier than what I am.
That you know of.
Fair. But it's also rotting wood, and rotting wood's very fucking weak.
Yep.
So, even wood that was used for a boat of any kind would be very brittle at rotting point. So, can I
Well,
do another? I'm guessing I'll get out of the room. Actually, no. I guess we'll have to wait for see what Fox is all oohing about because I would hear that.
he reaches into the hole where his foot just was and pulled out a little bag. It sounded.
Another bag.
Yes.
Ooh.
I know, right? Oh.
Is it more beans?
No, it's
The group of
beads.
friends all searching the banks, the abandoned building for beans.
God.
It's all beans. It's part of the four basic food groups: beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard. Anyway.
See, my brain goes to the built like a big beat, a big bean.
See, my brain goes to beans, the magic fruit.
Oh,
Right?
no.
Hit like a big bean.
Yeah, when you look at beans.
Well.
Or is that going to the? That's probably more of actually crawling to the fridge to eat cheese. Bag of cheese, just shoveling the cheese.
Cheese?
Sorry. All right. Wait.
We're getting off track.
Very. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, give me a D12 and a D12. Where's my D12? I need D12.
It was platinum floatery, right? You said.
It was Peridot.
Wait, so it was gold and peridot, or I'm confused. The jewelry box is what.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was gold and platinum.
And it was platinum floatery or whatever.
Filigree.
Filigree.
Basically, platinum accents.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to spell it.
Accents.
Because it's not a word I've used. So platinum filigree. There we go. Jewelry box. And we were saying it's just a carved ivory something, right?
Yeah, it was just statuette.
Statuette. Ivory statuette. I think that's how you spell statuette. For now, this was going to be.
Oh.
I got rid of mine for a reason.
Whatever.
We were getting too far off track. We don't need another one on the screen. Stop. Oops, that's not copy. That's copy. And paste. There we go.
Well.
this together so that way we don't fucking lose. I don't get confused. Flawless green gem. I know gem, so I'm just gonna leave it as flawless green gem. I don't know. I guess it would be emerald or something, but
What?
what?
What would be emerald?
The green gem I found because you just said it was a flawless green gem. We didn't.
Peridot.
Peridot. Okay, so that's Peridot. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know gem, so I guess I'll just leave it as green gem. Yeah, that would make more sense for me.
It's not as rare as what, like, say, an emerald is, but it's still worth a pretty penny. I mean, 5 GP or 500 GP.
I'm saying, like, I'm just writing this stuff down into what I'm carrying, and since I don't know gems, I wouldn't know that, so I would just put it as a green gem until I get it to purchase. So,
Okay.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I do kind of know it because yeah, 50-50 video games. But,
Well, he had pulled out a sack, kind of opening it before going, mine!
I wasn't going to try to take it from you. It's all yours. You found it. It's yours.
You hear the clinking of, gemstones or rocks together.
But we both walking out of here or something. That's kind of nice, I guess.
Yep. All right. Are we going to go back to the group? What are you going to do there, Acid?
Well, we have to get back out, so I guess I'll pay a little bit more attention on my way out.
I missed Iron Jugulus? No! Woof.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't know what it is, but cool.
Pokemon from the Poke game.
Oh, Iron Jugulus. Never mind, right? Iron Jugulus. I don't care for any of the Paradox mons.
I want Jugulus and I want Walking Wake.
Jugulus is the Hydreigon one, right?
Yes, I think.
I don't remember. All I know is, yeah, Paradox mons.
I get it.
I'm an old school Pokemon fan. Like my Gen 1. Can we get more Pokemon like the Gen 1, please?
Right.
We don't need these cartoony things. Or these, living food items.
Our living garbage.
Yeah, we can have living garbage because we had that in the first Gen too. Just one was called
Book.
Come.
Yeah.
And Grimer. Yeah.
Grimer's sledge, not garbage.
Same thing.
It's Sledge of Garbage. Anyway, off topic.
But yeah, on the way, I guess, like I said, on the way, I'd pay more attention. So I guess I would need to, one, be more careful somehow getting in here without tripping or so on and so forth.
Well, roll me a dexterity.
Easy peasy. Yeah. Flash 2. Oops. As I try to type stuff and it's clicking on other things. Nat 20.
Oh shit.
Shows you how I got in here, apparently. Fuck.
Yep, well, you make it out unscathed. And I think. Yeah, anyway. You make it out of the ship unscathed. Well, what ship is still left above the ground? Before Fox walks out. I probably should write this down somewhere suddenly. I said what he has on him. At least what he just picked up. Anyway, they make it out of the rotting ship without any issue. Walking back over
Any
and
more issue?
walking.
Because clearly he had some.
Yeah, true. Walking over
Uh,
to the rest of the party, who's standing. Most of them are standing before a
splinter chest.
a chest with only like a quarter of its lid open, splintered.
I'm just gonna make a comment. I see. I missed something going on over here.
Don't ask.
You sure?
I'm sure. Just don't ask.
Well,
I'm
almost to
kind of
put
curious who came out of here with more good loot.
just to pour more salt and vinegar on their wound.
Yay!
Fox walks over and flips the latch, and then like opens it like it should have been. The other 2/3 of the lid.
Shut up. I knew it was there. I just wanted to check my strength, you know?
Sure.
We know now my sword is durable.
Right?
Are you sure? Or is this the wood that weak?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a strong sword.
You can keep believing that.
Sure. Patty pat.
Exactly. Hey, at least you didn't try to open it like Kratos. Just punching it open.
Oh God.
Hey,
No.
God of War Ragnarok and all the other ones punches open the wooden ones.
Oh, why not?
Hey, like I said, at least you didn't do that way.
All right. I think this is a good place to end it for now and have them rest here. I think a long rest will take. So
yay,
that
long rest.
everybody heals up.
Yay.
I need to roll.
Next time.
Aw.
Unless you want to right now.
What was it again? Was it a con or? I
It
know it was
was
sometimes a
Dex or Wisdom. No. Con or Wisdom.
con. You have a choice in the two, or just
It's your choice, whichever is highest on you.
okay? Then I'll just keep doing con. Then. D20. Failed.
Epic
Ouch.
failure.
There we go. I called it was going to happen.
Well, we will find out the result of that one next time.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God.
There ain't no whispers no more.
Until next time, stay sweet, and we will all see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.